Boom, boom. A bit of wood, a bit of wood. Hello, team. Who's out there? We're running a bit late tonight. It is Thursday, what are we? Last day of the financial year. Accountants, the taxman's rejoicing. Business owners are stressed to the balls because, it's in a financial and we've had to try and bloody make all our figures and everything stack up for the end of the year and run around and quickly count what we've got and what we haven't got. It's crazy. Hey, Kel, how are you, big fella? What are we? We're the 30th of June, 2022. Teen, g'day. It's a few of you tuning in. Sorry we're running a bit late. We had a couple of things on this evening, and we're now sorted, and it's all dedication to you guys. Ricky, how are you? Graham from Koji, how are you? G'day, Hides. G'day, girls at home watching. Remember to brush your teeth, and bedtime should be at 8, no later. Greg, Tan, Mark, how are you? Johnny, how are you, big fella? So, it's going to be a bit of a rush one tonight. I actually didn't have a plan, in all honesty, because I never do, and it is just what's nude. We got some stuff for you, Derek. You get your wallet out, mate. You're going to want one of these. There's nothing new and exciting in the gun world. G'day, Milo. How are you, mate? There's nothing new in the gun world at the moment. Craig, g'day, mate. How are you? Stace, how are you? Damo, what's going on, big fella? There's nothing new in the gun world because it's just business as usual. What we are finding out there, though, is there are product holes in everything. And I'm really happy because I've been talking to a couple of other people in retail and they are finding the same thing. So it's not the government trying to control us at all. Well, it probably is a little bit, but it's actually lack of supply. And I say this every episode, like we've been saying a little bit, and I hope the message is getting through, but there's lack of supply into Australia out of the US because the US are shooting everything. Where's Europe on this? Europe are sending their stuff to the US because it's a bigger market than here. So in much the same way as Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki pulled the pin on quad bikes in Australia, because we're nothing in the scheme of things, unfortunately, so too are we in the world of ammunition and firearms. So there's lots of product gaps. Please be patient. There will be some stuff coming back, but he's bloody cold, Simon. So it's sucking and see. The problem is we've got a lot of people with cash that want to buy cool toys that have been saving for ages, like over the last little bit, squirreling a bit away here and hiding a bit from the missus there. Like, g'day, Steelo, I want a 30-30 Marlin. So do I. I want fucking 10 or 20 of them. We just can't get them. And every gun shop, unfortunately, is the same. So, please be patient. Don't take it out on us. It's been one of those weeks that we've just had it from everyone, unfortunately, and having to explain, product losses and product delays, shipping delays. Again, it's not here. It's just that. Yeah, Ronnie, I'd be surprised if we're even 1%, mate, of the US market. We're not a lot. At all, really. It's amazing. But anyway, that's good on Australia. We think we're more important than what we are, which is good, and I'm all for that. But we just got nothing. And it's across the board in a whole lot of retail sector sort of stuff. We're just finding that we've got massive supplies and delays, and price rises are coming because of that as well. So brace yourself, hang in there. We'll do our best that we can to get the product to you. Having said that, there's plenty of other product. It just means that you can't have that pink rifle you always wanted, Hutto. You gotta have a black one, sorry, mate, and paint it pink in secret. Couple of topical things this week. I don't know whether you saw it, but there's been a big coup on. Hang on. And I mentioned this money because the school holidays coming up. So Friday, if you weren't aware, as of Friday, last day of school, 2-week holidays over here. Yeah, I'm going to add this into there. You're going to love this little bit, Milo, coming up. But 2 weeks holidays, so the kids are going to be driving your batty. I apologise if you didn't realise, but it's coming. So, some things to keep them occupied. One good thing is archery. Now, this is a cool little thing that I see the news tried to get a hold of. I don't know whether it was Channel 7 or Channel 9, but somebody tried to get hold of this and turn it into, and it come from the East Coast, I don't know, New South Wales or Victoria, one of those wannabe nanny states. It came from one of these, an archery set, because on the archery set it actually had, 5 to 8 years old, and they tried to blow it up in the news and make a big thing that 8-year-olds and 5-year-olds were walking into shops. Not a general normal shop. These are camping shops and firearm shops that are selling these things. But, a 5-year-old was going to walk into a shop and buy a $100 bow. I don't see $100 bows, $100... I don't see $100 5-year-olds. That sounds bad. That'll get me arrested. I don't see 5-year-olds cruising around with $100 bows. But the news try to blow it up and make it, there's a chick in charge of child endangerment or whatever, welfare over there, and try to blow it up. So we sell these, but we're not permitted to sell them to kids over here. So they're a controlled weapon in WA. And we get lots of calls, like we do compound bows flat out all through the year. And we get a lot of calls about them, whether they're legal or not. So they're under the Weapons Act in WA. They're a controlled weapon, so we can't sell them to anyone under the age of 18. Even though it's got 5 to 8 on the box, obviously these aren't made in Australia. They're made in other places of the world that don't care about this sort of stuff and are pretty liberal about what they do. And milk is murder. Nothing is made in Australia. Nothing is labelled up for Australia specifically because, again, we are nothing of a global market economy. So they're not going to change the packaging for little old Australia. So over here, these are branded a youth bow. Come and get me the news. But can't sell them to anyone under the age of 18. So if you've got kids, and they're quite fun. So if you've got kids in a little block of land and you're going to supervise them and do all those sorts of good things that we know good parents do, come and get one. Is there a tactical version? I'm glad you asked. There's a black one, and that's about as tactical as it gets. So over here, this is like a little quasi compound bow. So when you pull it back, it's got these little wheels. I don't know whether you can see it there on a bit of a cant. When the kids pull it back, they can hold it steady. When they let it go, it builds up speed and generates power and shoots into targets and cool stuff. You know, they did demonstrate on a watermelon. Oh, look, it goes through a watermelon. Oh, I can put a pen through a watermelon. So it was a little bit of another dig at one of my industries that we're involved in. Just, because nothing ever goes smooth in our world, but here we go. Yeah, man. Look, if you're over 18, Simon, I'm pretty sure you were, you can mail order one, mate, and we'll send one out to you. Absolutely. We can wrap pack and send these. We can't wrap pack and send anything else, but we can these. And again, most of our guys, like if you buy from a reputable shop, you'll find out that, we don't want to damage our... we're almost self-regulating for the guys out there going, oh, they would send them everywhere. We don't want to send them to people that we're not going to not going to get them to. So, Big Cass, we're going to send a couple to you, maybe. You give us a ring tomorrow and we'll get it sorted for you. But kids' bows, so that's going to keep them entertained for hours in the school break. And they're fun, they're outside, they're going to have a great time. The next thing, if you do have a block, or you've got an uncle, an auntie, or a cousin, or your own, you're lucky enough to have a block, we've got a whole lot of little targets that you can shoot and use. So we've got everything from, and I've got another box of these out the back, but little flippy targets, so good with a 22. So you shoot these, they walk out further in the paddocks. That'll keep the kids entertained for hours, obviously under supervision. We've got little, g'day Matty, how are you? We've got, no, bait and belly casters, mate, are illegal in the state of WA. You call them what you want, but that's a ging. We've got little fold-down, pop-up targets, again, for the 22. And we'll probably end up doing some sort of crazy ammunition deal over the weekend. You watch this page and we'll throw one on. We've got, again, flipping critters. These ones are from Lyman. They're built a little bit stronger than the spiker ones. And they cost a little bit more because of it, but they are. We've got little magnetic pellet traps. We've got a couple more of them out the back. They are all very cool. My favourite, the little rotating... Oh, what is he? I'm having a mind blank. Someone help me out at home. He's a bloody prairie dog. That's what he is. So we can shoot little prairie dogs. The cool thing about a prairie dog, you can shoot him with the 22 or 50 cal if McGowan let us over here in WA, but he will take everything. He's a little self-healing rubber. So he's cool. Robin Hood tights. I might have to, hey. We might have to do it, eh? Oh, it's good to have you on the page, Cass Rioli. That's cool. Or you come and grab some clay targets because they are really, really good for 22s and kids to shoot. They explode when you hit them. They'll break up, drop in the paddock, and not throw them with a 22, but just drop down. 17's going to go straight through that stuff. What did I say? It's not a meerkat. It's a prairie dog. Come on, Heights. But yeah, clay targets. Lay them out on the bank. Shoot them. They crack. They're good to go. Keep the kids entertained for hours. Something for the big kids for the holidays. We've just had some bog pods come through. So what the hell is this for those that aren't in the industry or in the marketplace? These are little tripods. They look like that when they're folded up. And they fit in that box. They're nice and short. Get to where you want to go. For blokes like me that don't want to lay on the ground anymore. Or, sorry, going to do this and do that. There you go. So, you can, don't have to sit down. You can adjust them so you can sit down. Sorry, you don't have to lay down on the ground to shoot. They're good, you can use them for binos as well, but you basically get behind the gun, you can pan, tilt, get to where it wants to go, hold it for as long as you need to, pull the trigger and get on board. How much weight does it hold? Will it hold my super big tactical rifle? Look, I'm a big lad. I've just got to check the view and see what we're going to do. I'm not as light as I used to be, but this will hold, you know, somewhere in the vicinity of 100 kilos. Yes, I'm grunting. That's hard work holding me up. So it'll do that and some. So they'll be onto it. You can camp the legs. So you can splay the legs out to get more stability if you wanted to. You know, as much as you want. There's a little bubble level in there, so you know the tripod's good to go. And just get it at the height you want. So, you know, if you're out there hunting on the weekends or doing a bit of shooting, mucking around, sighting guns in, whatever you want to do, these are something that are on the marketplace now. Very lightweight, very easy, very usable, uphill, down dale. Sit on the back of the ute, do whatever you want. They're good to go. Little bog pods. So we've got them through finally. They've been on back order for ages. And just to take your gun out, whoops, and swap your gun over if you wanted to. So, you know, two or three people can use them on a range or a or a farm setup. Nice and easy. Just crank that up and away you go. Nice. So we've got some of them. So that's cool for the holidays. What else have we got for the holidays? We've got we've got a whole lot of stuff from our good friends at Adventure Operations, but Wild Track. So we've got a new catalogue that's just started. So if you're going camping on the weekend, yeah, it's not bad, Felix, eh? Matty, give us a ring in the morning, mate. We'll tell you, or PM us, mate, because I can't remember the price and I've already walked away. We've got some firelighters. So again, I love this time of year because it means fires at my place, but I'm not the best at lighting them sometimes, so I do cheat a bit. So firelighters are on special, $11. We got 36-pack firelighters for $3.50. They are cheap as hell. We've even got safety matches, so handy to have in the ute or the survival kit, anywhere like that. You know, $3.50. You don't have to gas them. They're always handy to have. I got to take some and put on standby at my place because I drove past about 5 fire poles on the weekend I need to light up, and I couldn't find my lighter. Lighters we got. Gas-filled lighters, butane ready to go. Marshmallow, extendable telescopic marshmallow forks. Now, this is something I always thought was a bit shit, right? Like, I'm always... You can find a stick. Hang on, switch me over. No, don't finish me. Switch me over. Yeah, wicked. So I'm always a bit... they are. Everything's cheaper than petrol and diesel too. But a petrol-diesel mix can't be beat, Al. You got to light every fire with about 20 litres, mate. So this is something that's actually pretty cool, right? So I'm always like, the kids can go and get a stick if they want a marshmallow. I clean up all the sticks, I put them on the fire. We keep getting less and less sticks are in. But something like this, 4 marshmallows or a bit of toast in the morning, these are pretty cool. They'll telescope out to a fair way. Probably still not long enough if we got to fire up Milo's because he likes big fires like I do. And they are the go. So that is really cool. Now, I thought I pressed the wrong button. So they're on special at the moment for $7. Crazy little things. They're good fun. Obviously, or not obviously, but there's still heaps of Jaff lines on special as well, which is good. We're going to do a bit of a cook up with one. We've got flat plate cookers for $100, which is these things. Do you hear? Oi, get off, stop looking up my nose. The little flat plate cookers that'll fold up. So a bit of bacon, eggs in the morning, or for the kids, you know, you only need a few sticks under to get them going. Big, I've got to get one of these out on the weekend as well. These are big like plough discs almost with little screw-in legs. All the farm boys know what I'm talking about. So we've got them. They're a good thing. They're on special. We've got some folding fire pits because it's bloody cold down here at the moment. We'll get here. Whoop. So we've got little folding fire pits now. Be warned. So these are $79. They fold up and come in little bags. They fold flat, right? Pretty cool little thing. I am a bit concerned because I think our redneck boys down here are going to throw a couple of mallee roots on it and melt this thing in half. But we've got them. We've got them. Hey, he's got away. Good on you, Dave. Good to see you got away, mate. I was doubtful. I didn't think you'd be away today. But little fire pits, folding fire pits, so that's the go. And while we're outside, we'll have a quick look outside. It's bloody cold. But there is a few cars outside tonight. And we are clear skies. No, we're a bit overcast. It's a funny little week. They reckon no rain, and we've had a couple of rainy days yet. So straight past my SSAA login logo. So you can log into there for those boys. But yeah, it's freezing cold. There's bloody cars everywhere. Narrogin is going off. It is the town to be. Look at that. It's cold up there as well, is it, Ronnie? It's cold down here. You know what you need if you're cold, boys? This is a good little plug. Randomly, some 360-degree thermals. Look at that. We can post them out to you as well. Pants and tops ready to go, which is very cool. Sitting in front of the knife cabinet, wondering if I should talk about a knife, because we haven't done a knife for a while. What do I like the look of today? You know what? One of these. So, everybody knows I love my K-bar knives. This is the little cool, dare I say knockoff, but knockoff. It's a M-Tech knife. I'm going to sit here on my little onesies. There is onesies. Did you not, VJ Charger, you probably weren't watching back then. This is going back a little while. But we do a sleeping bag onesie, mate, that is divine. Absolutely divine. In fact, I'm going to pull one off. I actually wore one around for an episode a little while ago. But look, hey, this is my M-Tech knife. This is the M-Tech US Marine, so it's got to be good. I don't know what's US Marine about it. I don't think they'd use one, to be honest with you. But it's like a K-bar clone. So if you've got a young fella for the weekend that over school holidays, he wants a good knife, this is not a $300 K-bar knife, but a very cheap $80 clone. Still has a leather handle, you know, good Bowie blade, good little knife to get you started. Little leather scabbard for him. That is my knife for the week. Put one on, Steelo. No, because they're very hot, hey? But if you do suffer the cold, and you are going camping, we have plenty of these just in time. These are a silk bag, SELK bags. So these are good. They're like a sleeping bag on steroids. They've got even these zip-on booties. I will save one of these for next week, and I will put one on next week. But the cool thing about these, you can zip the boots off, eh? So if you're running outside, you can poke your leg through there like normal. Wear your Uggies or your bloody work boots, and then when you're back inside the tent, you can put little tent booties on. Keep you very, very warm. No. We'll do it. I tell you what, we'll do one next week because I've got things I need to do tonight. But comes in a hood, a drawstring. How do you wee out of the bottom? That was what I want to know. It's a farter bag, Derek. I don't know. You got to take the whole lot off if you're a girl. Unfortunately, you got to take the whole lot off if you're a bloke. But the zip doesn't go both ways. No, it doesn't. It does go both ways. So if you're a bloke, you're winning. If you're a girl, you're unlucky. Sorry, ladies. I didn't make the rules. But that's a silk bag. So we do have silk bags, and we have some Ridgeline onesies. If I keep forgetting because it's cold weather. Hey, it's because I don't wear a onesie. I always want to, but I don't. But if you want, we've also got some Ridgeline onesies. Look at this. This is in camo. The Shiwi. This is just going to go. So we've got some Ridgeline onesies as well. If you want a nice little fleecy onesie. Now, I've got these for the girls, and we can't get them out of them. They wore them while we're away every day of the bloody week. But we've got some Ridgeline onesies as well. So do you sell... Yeah, we do sell Shiwis. I don't think it works that way, though, because the zip's kind of... I don't know. I've got to talk to a lady. And see how it all... whether they can use it with a Shiwi. Job for Heidi later on. Look, anyway, that's me. Don't sit before... No, it's not a fire one, but you'd probably throw a normal shirt over it, and I reckon you'd be all right so you don't burn. But, yes, you don't want to go too hard at it. Anywho, I'm going to love you and leave you for this end of financial year special. What have we got clearance-wise? Nothing, because we've sold it all. But we will spin you back onto this next Thursday. I'll make a little note to wear a silk bag next Thursday because it's probably going to be colder. And we're going to love you and leave you. You guys have a great week. Enjoy the first week of school holidays because I'll be right back on the break of school holidays. So thank you, Cass. I've got a fan. I love you too. Really, thanks for watching. And say good day to the boys. And we're going to see you next week, next Thursday, back here, same time, same place, guys. Have fun. Cheers. Bye.